Alright, so we're going to go ahead and wash these. None of these parts, are going to be harmed by water because there's no electricity running through these parts. These are just plastic covers. The reason we want to wash it is to get all the dust off of here. I don't know if you can see, but it's pretty dusty. So that's why we want to wash it. Alright, so we're going to let those dry and we're going to get back to the electrical part. Alright, so while we let those plastic pieces dry, we're going to go ahead and get to the core of the system. There's these 4 giant screws here. Those are the ones you need to take out so you can open this metal casing to get into the motherboard. Okay, so now we can take this casing off. Throw that on the side. Now we got to remove the fan. There's 3 screws here for the fan. 1, 2, and 3. You're going to want to wash the fan too. I forgot all about the fan. So once you take off this fan, go ahead and give it a nice wash too, because the fan is the dustiest part. I'll show you right now. Take out the power cable. All inside, all the little wings in there. That's where all the dust is. So you go ahead and wash this too. I'll wash it later. But there's a little battery here. You need to take that out. Just pull out the power and take the battery off of the little clip that it's in. Alright, now we're going to need to take off this housing. So I need to use both hands for this. Okay, so here's what the back looks like. All that stuff is that paste, the thermal paste, thermal compound. So now we can take off this section. Now let's take out the hard drive. I think you need to take out the hard drive. Pull it to the side. Pull it out. And now you can take off that housing. Get all my screws here. I don't want to lose them. Alright, so now we're left with the main core of the system. This is what makes the PlayStation work. So we need to clean off this paste that's on these two big squares, the CPU and the GPU. So let me go get some alcohol and we'll clean that out. Alright, I couldn't find any alcohol, so I'm going to use these bleach wet wipes. So these will help me get the thermal compound off of this. You can also use nail polish removal and it'll help you take it off. Alright, you want to make sure you get as much of it off as possible. Now we can clean this part too and take off the compound off of this. Alright, now comes the cool part. What we're going to do is we're going to heat up these two sections, the GPU and the CPU. I don't know which one's which, but we have to heat them both up. So if you have a heat gun, you know, just wave your heat gun around for a total time of, I would say, about 3 to 4 minutes. And you don't want it too close because it'll heat up the other stuff around, and if those things get burned, then damn, that's it, your PlayStation is gone. So where did I leave my... As soon as I find my torch, we can get started. Alright, now that I have my torch, I'm going to go ahead and put it on low, start it up, and I'm going to start heating these guys. These guys, they won't, you could heat them up really, really hot and nothing will happen to them. I don't know what they're made out of, but they're really durable. So don't worry about, you know, these things burning. They won't. Just don't put it on anything else around, because those things will burn, and then that's it. PlayStation is gone. So I'm going to heat it up for about a minute each, and then we're going to flip it to the other side. Alright, so now we're going to let it dry for about 5-10 minutes. Or if you got an air conditioner or a fan or something, go ahead and put it so it could dry out faster. Then we're going to flip it over and do the other side. Thanks for watching. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. And also stay tuned for more how-to videos. Alright, now we're going to want to do this bottom part here. We're going to heat up this section where this square is, and then this section here. So pretty much a long rectangle from up this area, passing this little block, all the way to this, this little chip right here. So a rectangle all right here, that's what we're going to heat up for about a minute and a half. But don't leave it for too long because you'll burn it. If you burn the board, that's it. Say bye-bye to your PlayStation. So just, nice and slow passes. Alright, here you go. Alright, so now we're going to let it cool again for about 15 minutes. Not 15, you can leave it for 5 or 10. I got my fan here, so I'm going to go ahead and speed up the process. You could turn on your AC or put a fan on it like this too, so it could cool down fast enough. You don't have to wait for a long time. Alright, that should be good enough. Thanks for watching. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. And also stay tuned for more how-to videos.